Hello, Scorpio. So, this video is looking into the month of June 2020. But it is my intention that all my videos are timeless. So whenever you watch this video, whenever you click on it, it is my intention that it's intended for you at that time. So this is for Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, possibly even in your Venus, if you're mostly wanting to inquire about love and romance. So, let's go ahead and have a look and see what's coming in for you, Scorpio. What is coming in for this next month coming ahead? So, we have the Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, and one more, the Five of Wands. Okay. So, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So, this is something you already intuitively know is coming in. There's some things that you keep hidden. There's some things that you don't share with other people, possibly due to not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting your secrets and all your knowledge to be given out. The High Priestess is someone who's very knowledgeable. She's got knowledge of things that most people wouldn't even realize she has knowledge about, but she's not going to dish it all out. You know, you have an understanding that there's things that have to remain hidden. We have the Three of Wands underneath it. So it's like, it's more of a sense of you're not expressing what you hope is coming. You keep that to yourself because you don't want to jinx it, right? Excuse me, I'm coughing. So the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. And he is coming towards you straightway. No turning left, no turning right. He's staying straight on the path, coming towards you at high speed. So and of course the swords has to do with communication, information, clarity. But something is coming at you at full steam ahead. This is something that's going to give you more understanding. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords has to do a lot with intuition and inner knowledge. You know, it's kind of like, the thing I like to compare the Two of Swords to is like in some of the original Star Wars movies. When you have Luke Skywalker training to be a Jedi, right? And they've got that little tiny image of a Death Star, you know, that shoots lasers spinning around, and he's blindfolded and he's trying to use his lightsaber to hit the little tiny Death Star. Learning how to balance listening with your other senses than just your sight. Having to go within and listen to your inner senses, inner voice, follow that intuition, but you know, and finding balance with your other senses other than just your sight. And that Knight of Swords is coming in to give you that clarity, that balance, that understanding. And it's an understanding that has to do with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone who is, you know, pages are always scholarly, kind of learning. So this is someone who I would view as being new to, you know, emotions, heartfelt emotions. You know, kind of this is like a puppy love card to me. So this is someone like coming in to maybe clumsily kind of express I like you, you know, that kind of shy, bashful, you know, kind of sit, you know, that wallflower that's like when you speak to them, they kind of blush and stutter, you know, just kind of don't really say much. So it's like you're getting some understanding about this person. We do have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands has to do with competition. And lots of times it's friendly competition. It's mock battles. It's not, you know, it's not real battles, but sometimes they do turn fierce. Sometimes what intended to be like a little competition, you know, you're not really worried about this competition, but then you both start tugging at the same time, right? And neither one of you want to fall in that pit of mud. So it's like your eyes are opening up to that person who, you know, maybe you're just realizing you're going to find out that, hey, that person has a crush on you. That person is, you know, wanting to come in and maybe start something with you, start a relationship or something. Something intimate between the two of you. But there's competition there. Either competition with you about someone else who has their eye on this person, or competition that this person has to go through to get your attention. We're going to get some clarifiers here. Now, the decks that I'm using today have the Arcanum Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, let's get some clarifiers, please. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Trapped in fear. Wow. So this is someone, yeah, you're getting this understanding of this person who is, I don't really see fear. I see shyness. Like, maybe a little fear of rejection. It's like one of them things, you know, where they don't want to express to you exactly how amazing they think you are. Because what if you reject them? What if, you know, you're on this high pedestal in their mind, right? And then we have, clarifying the Two of Swords, we have love begins. That's the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, this person is like, and this possibly might quite possibly be you, Scorpio, that you want to go in, you want to rush in, you want to offer some type of clarity and understanding, but at the same time, you're holding back due to fear, due to shyness. This is something that you're really having to step outside your comfort zone. So you have to rely on that inner voice. You have to rely on what spirit and intuition is telling you. If you really want to get this new beginning in love, if you really want that cup to overflow with, you know, divine unconditional love. And then to clarify the Page of Cups, we have number 15, temptation. So, temptation, that's the devil card, right? So the devil card comes in to tempt you and taunt you, and get you to try and, you know, stray off the path. This also, for some of you, has to do with obsession or codependency. You know, you're still learning to have that type of relationship that you're kind of codependent with each other, scared of losing each other. And maybe with you, it's like you're too shy and you want to offer something, being a little clumsy about it. This is your dreams come true. This is someone you fantasize about. This is someone that you really, you know, think the world of. Have them on this pedestal. So you kind of hold back. You're like, it's like you're still kind of watching and waiting for this person. To clarify the Five of Wands, we have the number 11, balance. The beautiful thing about the number 11, for most of us, we know that resonates as a twin flame number. So, because it signifies union, coming into union. So, what it turns out to look like to me is that mock battle is kind of like teasing and kind of low key flirting with each other. You know how when you're younger and you kind of just kind of playfully push someone, or back and forth little pushing, and just a way of touching each other. And it's going to bring the two of you actually a little bit closer, this little playfulness. Um, I see something wonderful coming in here. Is the balance card to me, number 11, is definitely union, coming in together. And it's like telling you for you to be able to move forward and be able to express your genuine desire to be with this person, to just go ahead and just put some playfulness into it. Just kind of play around a little bit and just go with the flow and listen to your intuition to move forward. So let's pull some romance angels cards and some lovers oracle. That way we can get some really good look into your romantic life, Scorpio. Scorpios aren't known to be bashful. They're not usually the most bashful of the water signs, I never thought. Never thunk it. But I do see that. I have known a Scorpio a time or two to be a little, kind of sit off in the background and just watch everything. So, yeah, I can see it. Okay, Scorpio, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I'm sensing it's like for some of you who want to maybe ask someone on a date, maybe you're financially restricted on that, not really able to put funds together. Maybe you're a student and you have to struggle with putting gas in your car. We have playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to fun to shine. So again, we have that playfulness, as I was saying earlier, to just kind of add playfulness into it. Play around. Just kind of tease them a little bit. You don't have to worry about being extravagant, buying gifts, spending money. Don't worry about that. That's not something that this person is going to worry about. If, it's like to get them to like you for you. That's what you need to aim to do, is get them to like you for you. Open up and show them your fun side. Show them, how fun and funny and amazing you can be. We have, so then I'm pulling some Lover's Oracle. So we pulled this one, and it says, oh, wow, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So some of you are going to be doing the naughty with each other. Yeah, you can get real playful there, right? And then we have this card, and it says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So those two together, that just tells me maybe there's a lot of sexual energy there. Maybe maybe you fantasize about this person, or they fantasize about you to such a depth that you're like masturbating all the time, and maybe you're not actually having sex together. The last card for this section, we have this one, and it says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And basically, what I feel like this is saying to you, Scorpio, is it's all in your hands. If you're masturbating, it most definitely is in your own hands. But to move this forward, that possibility is definitely in your own hands. You can make it happen. Let's just pull some inspirational cards to give you some motivation and some inspiration for this month. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull a Divine Doors card. They're cute little inspirational cards. I love them. Oh, so we have this door. Beautiful little blue door. It's got a star above it. Says, the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Definitely that's for those of you who kind of sit back in the background, you know, with that shy energy that you've got there. You know, let your playfulness and your heart shine on. Let's pull a Making Magic card. For Scorpio, Making Magic card. So we have on target. Follow your ideal life path. Follow your intuition. Follow what you know you're guided to do. And then your last two cards for the reading, Scorpio. I'm going to pull two of these Soul's Journey lesson cards. So we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Some of you really need to build up your self-esteem. You know, help realize that you are someone, you know, who's worthy, who is magnificent in your own way. You are beautiful, Scorpio. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So some of you definitely need to work on your self-esteem and realize that, you know, if you really, you know, want this person, be playful, build that friendship. And, you know, and slowly as they get to know you better and realize what an amazing individual you are, they're going to, it could possibly expand past that friendship. But any good foundation to any relationship, of course, number one is the friendship. So thank you so much for your time, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful month. Bye-bye.